What's up, people? It's a glorious day here at Ugritone's, our first ever amp sim release. It's been long and tedious, like 5 years of work, and I'm super thankful to Ron. As I was saying, I'm super thankful to Vadim Taranov and Ron and myself for being able to pull this off. It's been a heck of a ride. And here it is, Ampenstein. Let's dive right in. So, I'm going to show you how to dial in a proper tone with this plugin, Ampenstein, and Dame 100 in this instance. First, you need to know about my guitar. It's an Ibanez. I don't remember the model, but it is not a good heavy metal guitar. It's got passive pickups, very dark, dim tone, and muddy. This preset would sound pretty good on a more proper setup. First, the noise suppressor. Bring down the noise and the gate. I can actually put it that way. Well, for now I'm going to delete the T-scream, and I've got a very hot the guitar signal on my audio interface, so I'll just tune down the gain. And as you can hear now, it's pretty dark and dim sounding. It's because of this guitar. But Vadim made us a pedal called Ugritone. It gives you the chug chug. Without the pedal, it sounds like this. And with the pedal, a big difference. One thing I want to maybe adjust and show you is the IR player, where you can blend your own custom-made IRs. And with Ampenstein and Dame 100 you get some IRs by default. Cell Sweep, P-Shaft, Rectifier, and Dame 100 specific ones, and these are Vadim's custom-made IRs. I'll just select the Rectifier 55 degrees now. Pull down the volume, it's a bit loud. Also, when it's the menu is active, you can use your arrow keys to change the IR. Then let's pick one of Vadim's, for example this one. Then we can blend these two together. Sounds pretty nice, doesn't it? I'll show you the possibilities. First the amp, Dame 100. Then some cabinets, sales fee. The IR player for your custom needs. P-Shaft, Rectifier. Then some FX, exciter, cane knob, low cut, high cut, simply 10 band EQ, chorus pedal, Ugritone pedal for that chug chug tone, compressor, drive delay, which is a combination of drive and delay, forward, a reverb pedal, gate, noise suppressor made by Vadim, ping pong, delay, T-scream, that's pretty obvious, isn't it? And tremolo. The user interface is pretty straightforward, but let's go through all the buttons and whistles and bells here. So first of all, the preset menu. You can save your own presets and use the ones we provide. Just select one and it will open up. Then the guitar tuner, it will show up and you can just play your guitar and tune it with this one. It's pretty straightforward, easy to use. Then some notification buttons, shop button which will show if there are new products available for amp sims. Then the settings button, we got some data paths that you can change, but I recommend not changing them. Instead, click open location and move your stuff over there on the default one. So it's easy way to avoid any problems if you're not that into computers. Then flip input channels that you usually don't need, but if you happen to get a silent treatment for this plugin on your audio editor, you might need to flip it for the input channel. Persistent amp knobs will be very useful in the future when we offer more amps. It will keep the amp knob settings as they are when you switch amps, so you don't lose the knobs. It's very useful for A and B and C testing of your tone. And finally, background image. We got the Ampenstein, the theme background. We got some other darks, smooth, gray sharp, rough, more traditional Ugritone style, skiffy gray, and steampunk, which I very much like. So, then we got the main view. When you click one of the pedals or whatever, you get the view and you can adjust the knobs and all the settings, sliders and stuff. And you can, also automate any of this knob by right-clicking them and choosing parameter to link to. And this parameter is something you will see on your audio editor and you can start automating it easily. So if I attach the gain to this one, you will see it will adjust accordingly. Very nice. Then the chain view. There's a lot of buttons, but basically it's pretty easy. First the arrow buttons, and you can switch, basically go through in order these menus without going through the menu itself, changing the pedals and stuff. Then you get solo button. It will solo and only hear this one particular slot. Bypass, which will mute or bypass the slot. X, which will delete the one slot. And then you got the plus buttons in between all of these slots, so you can add anything in between. You can also reorder the chain by just dragging the slots or the units between each other. You can add new, well, as I said, but you can also replace by clicking on the units itself. Right-clicking it, you will get the menu, and you can just click something to replace it. Let's see. Finally, the IR player, which is a special one, so we need to go through it. By default, you might get empty menus, and then you need to go to settings and check the impulse response folder path. It needs to be an existing directory which has IR files. So WAV, FLAC, AIFF files are supported. So you need to have those inside this folder. And when you do, you just open up the UI again, like this, and it will update the slots and you will see them. So once you have these available, you can select, adjust all the settings and so on, and it works. That's about it. I hope you enjoyed. Buy it, of course. It's awesome. It sounds great. It's a lot of features. Yeah. Thank you for watching. See you.